What's up, Sagittarius? Welcome to your reading. Ace of Swords in reverse, Three of Swords in reverse, Ten of Swords in reverse, Four of Pentacles. We coming out with all the swords, Strength in reverse. There's definitely a lot going on in your brain right now. It's a lot, definitely going in circles, feeling pretty caged. You have a lot of love here though, and like new potentials that want to be unlocked in terms of like, oh, Ten of Cups. In terms of career and like life fulfillment in general. But I'm definitely seeing like with the Three of Swords here in reverse, it's definitely a past heartbreak that's like really you're really trying to make sense of it, and you're trying to reflect, and you have a lot of love here in it, but something's not clicking into place in a very healing way. It's like it's a trap. But we have the Ten of Cups here, which is really good. Ten of Cups is like fulfillment of everything. This is full fulfillment in love and overall like life success, like seeing yourself as your highest version of yourself, unlocking that. It's definitely in your potential. It's interesting that the Strength is showing up in reverse. I just had a really intense what do you call it, like download, I guess, around this card yesterday when I was doing yoga with my mom. Like, let me think of how to explain it. It's probably not going to sound that profound, but it felt very profound when I like realized it. Like there's definitely something here that's not just coming from you, if that makes sense. Like you're showing up with a lot of really real love in a situation, and the Strength is telling me that as much as like you're backing that love, it's equally balanced and backed by another force. But it's showing out in the reverse. This is all definitely in connection to some past situation of yours in love. And there's definitely like a big unlock here for you in relevance or in connection to all of this. Like, let's go deeper. You're definitely at like the end of an era and the new beginning of an era. But it's all in relation to some past connection, like someone that you no longer have communication to, but it's still evolving you. It's still like the energies are still at play in your life. King of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Judgment, Five of Wands. There's still a lot of desire here, and the universe is not done with it. Like with Judgment here, it's like it's trying to rebalance the energies. Five of Swords in reverse. It's a past situation. You're caught up in the brain around it, trying to make sense of it. It's beyond like human capacity, like of understanding. It's beyond rational thought and logic. There's more to this, and you feel it and you know it. There's a lot of love here, and it's real love, real divine love. And it's key to some unlock of yours that's like taking you to fulfillment. I see you're leaving behind an era where you felt like extremely guarded of yourself, very protective of yourself, and like not really letting anyone in. And you're moving into a time where like with the Five of Wands here, like it's like an era of like community, like friendships, but also like with the Five of Wands here, it's definitely like it's not just about friendship. It's definitely connected to your career path, and your career path like when I say that, it feels a lot bigger. Like you're definitely not someone who's like stuck in a zombie 9 to 5 type shit. Like this is like very in alignment and intertwined with your deepest like passions and like purpose, life purpose. Um if you are working a zombie 9 to 5, you're definitely like being called to this path. Like what makes you passionate? What feels like the reason why you're here? And like at the end of the day, you feel very fulfilled off of it. Like that's the type of work that's really starting to like bust right now. And it's calling you. And it's like, I don't know, new connections are being formed in there. And with the King of Pentacles here and the Ace of Wands, it's like definitely a really big time for you. Like in relationship to all of that. I don't understand what this all has to do with this past connection. Justice in reverse, Six of Wands in reverse, the Hermit in reverse, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. I mean, you're definitely exiting a time where like you've been deep in like rebuilding yourself, so to say. Like you've been in transformation and it's been in like a more space of solitude. Like you had to really let that all integrate and hone in the self before you could go share it with the world. But that's coming to an end now. You're definitely like going into a new era of yourself where you're really sharing and expressing throughout your external world. And it's definitely really deeply tied to your career and like your life purpose. And it's all sparked by some transformation you've gone through in connection to this past love. Let's get Priestess of Light Oracle card and see what it wants to say. I want to know, like, is there a chance of reconciliation in this past love, or is it genuinely just like serving as a lesson going forward, or like what is up? Like what is the relevance behind it being here right now? You feel me? Sacred gratitude, reverent appreciation, prayer. You're really coming to terms with your past, like in a brand new way. And I know that sounds a bit like, I don't know, maybe cliche, maybe not what you want to hear, but it truly did. Like, it has a lot of relevance here. And I just want you to know that all this love that you've experienced in connection to this past love, it's so real. Like, I don't know why I just like need to scream that. It's like maybe you wonder if like you were gaslit, or like if it just like wasn't what you thought it was. Like, no, this connection really did take place for a reason, and it like has great gravity in your life, like forever. I'm not seeing any call to reconciliation or nothing, but it's like you're really learning a new perception of it all that's really it's serving you really well. And I think you're beginning to, even though this is something from your past, it's very relevant to right now and like your movement forwards. Don't anything that's coming up for you in relationship to this past connection, don't numb it out, don't like turn away from it, don't deny it, nothing, because it's all coming up for a reason right now, and it's for your own good. Like, it's definitely powerful energy. Let's see. I'm gonna go in with these cards. Let's see, I'm gonna try to shuffle this way. There's just so many of them. Oh, it's because this book is in here. What else we got for Sagittarius? Princess of Discs in reverse, Ten of Discs in reverse, Knight of Swords in reverse, Five of Cups in reverse. I don't know, someone's rushing in though. There's a lot of disappointment in your past. There's a lot of like missed opportunity. I don't know. I think this person from your past is definitely like realizing Tower. They're realizing their missed opportunity here, and like they want to rush back in. They want to come say something to you. They're going through this massive transformation, and like they're having mad epiphanies around this. I don't know if you're gonna entertain it though. At this time, I don't think it's like of honor to yourself to entertain what they're coming back at you with at this current time. And I think your ability to really honor yourself in this moment, when, like, for some of y'all, because this is a general reading, right? But for some of y'all, your past lover wants to come through with some messages for you, some communication. It makes sense. We're about to go through retrograde and shit again, so it's like things from our past is always popping back out during these times. And I'm just not going to be surprised if some of y'all's exes, like this person, is trying to like come through with some communication. But my advice is, if it's not a hell yes, like when they hit you up, like it's a no. And you have to honor yourself above all else and learn these lessons, or else this tower that you went through is just gonna like be built back up to fall down again, you know? Like you have to learn your lessons. And so I feel like this is almost a test. Like it's like, I mean, always follow your own internal compass and your intuition, but yes, like I feel like this is all coming out to say, like, yes, everything you've experienced and felt around this connection is so valid and so real, and it is a soul connection, and it has served you so greatly. But it's not like, it might not be divine time for it. If it like if it's meant to come back, you're gonna really know when it's time. And when you're on the other side of all of this, like you're going through huge like level ups in your career and your life purpose right now. And it's definitely like, it's somehow fueled and connected to this past lover, and like your what you've learned through those experiences. But I feel like if you just get sucked back in now, like this is coming out as a warning, is like some of y'all, that person may try to hit you up, or you may be having really strong like inclinations to hit them up out of like habit, or like loneliness, or some lower frequency vibe. And this is just like really stressing that like you've learned these lessons and it's propelling you forward. Don't let the same tower be built up to fall down again. Maybe someday this is going to be divine, and like, because it's definitely a soul connection, there's definitely a lot of love here. And like I said, like especially because I had this realization about the strength card yesterday, like I really do genuinely feel like it's not just on your side, it's definitely on their side too. Whether they're expressing that in the physical realm or not, it's they're feeling all of this on some level. You're maybe just being more vulnerable with yourself and honest with yourself about it. But it's definitely like a love on both sides. But I'm definitely getting that this era that you're in right now is about you and solely you. You feel me? Okay. Let's get a Shaman's Dream Oracle card to close you out. What is our conclusion for Sagittarius? Concluding message for Sagittarius. Lost compass, getting back to integrity. I feel this. It really is about you right now. You may be going through a time where you're feeling like kind of vulnerable and prey to getting sucked back into a past habit, a past connection, a past something that's like, it's valid. It really is, because there's real love there, and it's really like spiritual resonance and like relevance there. And you feel that, and it can get confusing because it's like it's divine, it's real, but it's like not the right time. And just being able to click into your internal compass time and time again and feel like, is this a hell yes right now, or is this feeding into some lower version of myself, some past version of myself that didn't put myself above all else and didn't truly honor myself. It's like, it's your time now. It's your turn to really like reap these rewards and really come the fuck up. Like, it's your time now. Get back to yourself. Get back to your integrity, your truth, your fullest, brightest self. And then maybe after that's fully honed, after this era is complete, and this person is still showing up with like equal exchange, and you feel the light up in you, the hell yes, then it's time to go for it. Then it's time to re-engage and rebuild. And this can still be in your future, but just know, like, if you like succumb to it when it's not the right time, it's only going to destroy it and make it so that it's never possible in this lifetime. Probably you'll be able to come back to it in another lifetime, but it's going to take a long time to like rebuild this tower again. Like, it really is in your best self to honor yourself right now. So that's what I got for you, Sagittarius. I hope these messages resonated with you, and if they did, please like or comment or subscribe or whatever, so I know that I'm hitting energies and I can continue to make more.